On the sixth day of Drunksmas, the happy hour gave to me 6 mispronunciations, 5 yes queens, 4 FAQs, 3 French cooking songs, 2 penis bites, and another Tesla story.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour. And by weeks, I mean days. We are on day 6 of Drunksmas, the marathon of drinking extraordinaire. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Alison Haislip. And for about the next 30 minutes, we are going to, have another drink.
Yes.
And talk some more news.
Queen.
Yeah, Tom has now put on my glasses. That's what's happening now.
Speaking of which, Tom, you look lovely in those glasses.
Oh, thank
Welcome,
you.
Tom
Tom's
Superkrajewski.
with us again.
As always,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I am super excited because I feel like I'm going back in time to the beginning of the internet.
What?
Where I formed shows and talked with this man.
Phone show.
Welcome,
Talked with
everybody,
this man.
Mr. Dan Trachtenberg.
Dan!
Oh.
Dan
Hey.
Trachtenberg.
Director of Control Alt Chicken
Ah.
and co-host
Let's open with that. Let's open with that.
and Dignation Commercials, which is how I met Dan.
Yes.
Oh my
I know.
God. Are those out on the web somewhere? They have
are.
to be.
I actually,
You
they're
guys-
on YouTube under, like, someone else.
You tried to take them down. You're like, please don't show people I made these.
I'm not hearing me, but that's cool.
You should hear
you're-
you in
Do
Do you
one
hear
ear.
us?
I mean, maybe I just have weird ears.
No, it's also a
We
weird
can-
headphone.
we
It's
can
okay.
hear you.
Wait, but hold. What was I going to ask?
I directed Dignation.
There
commercials.
were commercials for Dignation.
So this is how I met.
Yeah.
This is how I
Just for
met
commercials.
Dan. So
My
Dan,
scheme to meet Alex.
yeah,
Yeah.
And Kevin. Yeah.
yeah. Well, Alex. So Dan, because I was in LA, obviously, and Kevin's up in San Francisco. So we get, I think you just emailed Revision 3, right?
I was directing. I was starting out directing commercials,
Right.
And I had never done any comedy stuff, and I watched Alex and the Screensavers and loved Alex and Dignation, and knew that you were an actor in LA, and I'm like, oh man, he would probably be willing to do this. I would concoct a commercial.
This
Yeah.
He could help me
motherfucker
come
might
up with it
actually
'cause
agree
he's
to
funny.
this.
Yeah.
So I just blind emailed probably Prager, probably.
Well, I think it was just like
Revision 3.
info at Revision
Yeah.
3, yeah. Because I got a phone call, I think, from Prager that said, hey, this guy who's a commercial director in LA, he is shooting I don't know if he said spec commercial in the email, but he said you're shooting a commercial and you have an extra day.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And all of this, I'm sure, was just
That was true. No, that
you
was
put
true.
together that to be like, let's do
but
this.
I was doing a commercial because it was over a weekend, so we had an extra day. Yeah.
And it was 35 millimeter
yeah.
film, so I was like,
What's that?
Well, back in the day, that was like,
know.
oh,
That was a
that's
big deal.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
thing.
I felt
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
That made me go, this is a guy I got to
Legit.
meet.
Yeah.
So
This
we
is
had
the
coffee.
real deal.
So we had coffee at Starbucks by my house back in the day.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
The Brentwood Starbucks. Remember?
Ah, that's why I couldn't picture it. Yeah.
Yeah, on that weird
and I wore
corner.
my Oregon Trail
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
And you did not.
No,
Oh
I did
my
not
gosh.
get any of it. I was like,
I was like,
funny.
he's gonna love this shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, I didn't know that this was your humble beginnings.
Yeah. Totally.
Wow.
Well,
okay.
Not
he
the
was
most-
already
not the
beginning.
most humble.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was his auspicious
But
start.
let's talk about where Dan has gone since then.
To
Because
the moon.
this 2016 might have been a shitty year for the vast majority of human civilization,
ones who
but not
died,
for
yeah.
Dan Trachtenberg.
Pretty damn good year for Dan Trachtenberg.
Dan, although you may not recognize his name right off the bat, but I'm sure most of you here have seen a little movie called 10 Cloverfield Lane,
Correct.
which was fantastic. And
Thank
I'm
you.
not saying this because you're in the room, but it's probably one of my favorite movies of the year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was definitely
It was
one of my favorite
such
movies
a
of the
good
year.
movie.
Yeah.
Such
And Dan
a good
directed it,
movie.
just in case that slips
I mean,
through.
people are like, John Goodman should get an Oscar nom for it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's incredible for you, right?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It
Yeah.
was. It's weird that it was this year because it was very early this year.
Yes.
And I made it most of the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Right, of course, yeah.
But it did come out in March, and I'm
Kind
so
of did
glad.
okay.
It did okay. It did okay. Yeah, no, I'm really excited that people dug it, and it's now out on home video.
We watched it. We did not download it illegally. We
Okay,
paid for it.
Good for you
Thanks for that,
guys.
Tom.
Good for
Very
you
good.
guys.
Supporting the film industry.
Well, there is on the Blu-ray. There's lots of special features, and there's a commentary with JJ and I, which was
oh,
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Oh
it's a
yeah, I
good-
remember
it's a
when
good
you said you went in
purchase.
and did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So,
great, man.
by the way, J.J. Abrams joint,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a long I mean, look, we've known each other a long time.
Yes.
We've been involved in. I was guard number 1. I think it was
The
guard number
shorter
2.
one. Yeah. You're the shorter guard.
guard number 2?
Guard number
What?
2 in the Portal short that
Yeah.
Dan made.
You
so-
were?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I've watched that short so many
I'm
times.
surprised you didn't pick up on it.
and did not realize you were in
Go
it.
ahead, Alex. Go ahead. Maybe she'll.
Hey, you
What
ready?
do you do? Oh my God! It's totally you.
Alex just pointed.
Yeah, I know.
The action Alex
Yeah.
just did right now.
That's amazing. But then also, what more recently
Yes.
is you directed Playtest, which is the second
Yes, the
episode
second
of the new season of Black Mirror.
Yes. We were
By the way,
shoot,
Dan Trachtenberg,
but-
first American director ever to direct an episode of
that's
Black Mirror.
Awesome.
That's cool.
That's really fucking
First
cool.
and only, right? I don't think there was another one that
Yeah,
year.
that's it.
And,
It's just me.
and I
At the
knew,
moment,
I'm
we're
not,
doing
I
it.
think all of us knew that you were directing this episode prior to it coming out, obviously. So like when the whole season finally got released, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Dan's episode. And like I made the mistake of I was like, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I don't need to go to bed. I can totally watch an hour-long show before I go to bed. It's fine. I'm like, I'm gonna watch Dan's episode of Black Mirror, and I watched this episode, and I was like, fuck you, Dan.
Now I am not sleeping.
Because it is one of the creepiest episodes of Black Mirror I've ever watched. I mean, it's fantastic, but I'm not someone who likes to get scared. Like I don't like horror movies. I don't like to get creeped out.
Doesn't like looking at me.
I was not expecting. Yeah, I know. Tom just creeps the hell out of me.
It's the
But I
guns.
just wasn't expecting the emotional weight of this episode of Black Mirror, where I was like, oh fuck me, this is creepy and heavy and what. And I think I emailed you like right after I watched it, and I was like, amazing episode, I can't fucking sleep, thanks a lot, or whatever. I honestly contemplated going to bed with the lights on that night
It's
Wow.
crazy.
because it's so creepy.
It's
Yeah.
weird that it wasn't this and 10 Cloverfield Lane, but specifically this. People have been remarking how scary it
Yes,
is.
it's so fucking
And
scary.
I did not anticipate that reaction. I didn't think
Oh.
it was going to end up being that scary, and it certainly wasn't scary making it. And that's sort of the thing that I found in making both the movie and this is that I think working in this genre is different than working in other genres, because when you're making it, you can't, like, I'm making all of my decisions out of intellect and instinct, right? Everything is like, I feel that putting this with this should make someone feel tense or scared or whatever.
Right.
But I can't watch it, and my editor can't watch it. None of our the collaborators can watch it
and be like,
feel
oh, I'm scared by
Right.
that because you
Yeah,
know
'cause
what's
you know
supposed
exactly.
to happen.
A
Yeah.
comedy or a drama.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
laugh at
Oh,
it.
that's I know that's funny, or people are laughing, so it's funny.
Yeah.
But this is such a weird genre to work in, and it's very surprising, and it's like kind of I almost think it might be more rewarding, because when I hear that reaction, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my God, it really
It
is
worked.
affecting you. But the whole time you're not in the know of that
Right.
feeling,
You don't know if it's actually going to land like that.
like, and I thought it would be like a little creepy, but people are saying
Dude,
they had to
it's
walk out of the room
so
or whatever.
creepy.
Not that would be everyone's feeling,
Right,
but
yeah.
for
Ugh.
some people,
And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but like the way it ends is just it's creepy, and then it's heartbreaking, and you're like, it's like the worst of all emotions that you're like, ugh, why God? But that's exactly what Black Mirror is. Like that's why Black Mirror was created. That's why it's an amazing series.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make you feel the shit that makes you think about your own life. You know that the Black Mirror is your television screen that reflects you back. You know, I got real deep. I'm like a couple bourbons
that
in.
is
I got super deep.
the funny thing about that is that when I met with the creator, Charlie Brooker, I said, so Black Mirror, is that like sort of like the dark reflection of society, you know? And he's like, no, it's just your cell phone. Like,
Oh, your cell phone. Oh, yeah. I always thought, or your
and the
TV screen.
No,
Yeah.
It's every monitor.
Yeah.
Every monitor
Yeah.
is a black screen, and it's
Yeah.
about technology.
Interesting.
And there's also there's a not that he would love me saying this, but there's a line. It's a lyric from oh God, who's the band? Who's the band that did the song that was in Where the Wild Things
Spin
Are?
Doctors.
No,
What?
no.
Where the
Lemonheads.
wild things are.
The Suburbs is the name of the album.
Hold on, looking it up.
The Suburbs.
Is that
I don't know music so much.
No. Did you know this? It's like
Radiohead?
No.
Foreign guy.
Looking it up.
Remember the song?
Snow Patrol.
Where the Wild Things Are trailers and.
Oh yes, and I cannot remember.
Arcade Fire.
Arcade Fire.
Yep.
It's an Arcade Fire song's lyric.
Black
about the
Mirror.
Black Mirror. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But,
Wow.
So yeah, I thought it was like this deep thing, but he's like, but you guessed it. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
which most
monitors.
people know.
Yeah.
But
I did not look
Oh,
that
really?
deep. I was like, Black Mirror, cool name.
I
Flip,
mean,
go.
it took me a few episodes, but
play.
it's the way the opening credits happen when it just says Black Mirror, and then all of a sudden your TV screen cracks.
Yeah.
It's your screen cracking. Yeah.
We really
Critical.
our episode opens on because it's a video game themed episode. The title is 8-bit. Font.
Yes.
And I really wanted them to create an 8-bit Black Mirror animation thing.
Yeah.
They didn't
And
do
they
it. And I want
didn't.
I want the Netflix logo to be an all 8-bit too.
Now I got to see it.
You haven't
yeah.
seen
it's really
it?
great.
I saw
You gotta
10
watch it.
Cloverfield Lane, which is great.
By the
Yeah,
way,
it is.
you'll love
John
it
Goodman
because it's Wyatt
Russell.
Russell, who's
Oh, yeah,
Kurt
Kurt Russell's
Russell's kid.
Fucking fantastic.
I want
He's
every
hilarious.
remake of a Kurt Russell movie to be him.
I
That would be
know.
awesome.
Like
I
Big
know.
Trouble in Little. I even texted you. I was
Yeah.
like, make Big Trouble in Little China
there
with
wasn't a
this
scene,
guy.
There was not a scene that we shot
Yeah.
where I didn't walk out to him and say, "You could say no horseshit here." Like every scene, like it made sense for him to behave like Jack Burton,
Yeah.
and he basically was
Yeah.
Jack Burton. In the episode.
Totally.
But he's like, yeah, we almost did it a couple times, and then we were like, no, we shouldn't do. You know,
yeah.
It almost happened though.
By the way,
a million
over
times.
Thanksgiving, my brother and I just like had nothing to do one night, so we were on Netflix and we're like, let's watch some fucking
Big
random ass
Trouble,
movie.
yo.
No, we watched Escape from Los Angeles, Escape from LA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, it's so
Surf-
bad,
surf
but
the
it's
wave,
so
dude.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Surfing. Yeah, he surfs a fucking wave to jump on Steve Buscemi's convertible. Like,
Amazing.
what is
Brilliant
happening?
storytelling.
I don't know if you guys listened to the podcast "How Did This Get Made."
We
No,
only
but I
listen
wanna
to our
start-
own podcast. No, of course, I know what you're talking
No,
about.
but I want to start listening to that.
You
Yes.
have to.
I know. I love that
But
shit.
they're covering in the Largo this weekend. Actually,
Oh.
They're
really?
shooting the episode for.
Now, wait, do you listen to that
Escape from
podcast
LA.
in hopes that one of your own films does not end up on their podcast?
Definitely. I've met with a couple of those guys, I pray that I'm not. I mean, I would want to be covered by it,
but at the
Right.
same
but at the same
time,
time, I don't. want to be
Yeah.
covered by it, as you would imagine.
Yeah.
But they are so funny.
I should start listening to it
What
because I
was-
also
You would love it.
Was Escape from LA on their?
It's going to be. They're shooting it this weekend.
Oh,
They're doing
oh,
Highlander
it's this
2 and Escape
episode?
from LA.
They're doing Highlander 2?
Oh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The Quickening.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
The
Oh my
Quickening.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'm curious as to how that goes.
That's
Aren't
awesome.
they
That-
remaking Highlander? I feel like they're
Yeah,
remaking
'cause-
Highlander.
With a woman,
Skye
right?
was going to
No.
be.
Skye was gonna.
I
sounds
almost
right.
did that. I talked
Did
to
you?
her.
Amazing.
I had
Dude,
a
that would be
really
great.
cool way to do it. But
That must be so much fun. We have a lot of shit that we need to talk about.
Do we?
Yeah. No, I mean just me and Dan like off screen.
do
We
it
gotta
now.
go into
Oh,
lunch.
I
Off
love
mic?
hearing that. Jeez.
No, because
That could either be bad or horrible.
Yeah. So
No?
a lot of people. None of this is announced, but in first of the year it's going to be announced. So I might as well just talk a little bit
Ooh,
about
yeah.
it loosely. But I'm
Are we
producing
getting
my
an
first feature.
exclusive?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
you're producing your first
my first feature.
movie.
We shoot in February, and it's like going.
Awesome.
And I have so much to talk to you about because you've been in the like almost studio system vibe of it, and now I'm working with the director for the first time as a producer. So it's a very interesting because I also had directed some stuff.
You want to know how
I wanna
to
know
treat him
how
so that
much-
he doesn't hate you?
Well, I want to know how much. It's
How
a
much
lot-
of a dick should I be to him?
Well, but also like technically, there's a lot of stuff that we're learning because it's a DGA shoot. So it's like he has one. At least this is what my other producer said, and he might have just said it so I would stop meddling. But he like has one draft that he gets to do with the writers without producers touching it to see. I don't know if that's that. He said that's a DGA thing. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But so it's a very interesting dynamic, and I was like, at some point I got to fucking sit down with Dan and do like
I'm not a
full
writer,
debrief.
But also, I don't know.
He's not a
of-
writer. He just had a pass
Oh, you're saying one pass with the writers
without the producer ever touching.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's fair, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what the rules are.
I
I don't even know what the.
I think my buddy made
the
it
only
up.
rule I really know
Is you get to do your
is
director's
my
cut.
Well, yeah, director's cut, 10-week director's cut, but having to be flown first class. That's
Yeah. As a card-carrying SAG member, I know about that.
Is that what changed your life? You're like, oh, you have to fly me first class?
Well, and I just had to do something that I just had to fly somewhere that wasn't for a shoot. And
You mean
I
you had to
I had to pay for myself,
and so you're like-
obviously I'm not paying for first class.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Amazing.
This is not cool
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
I was just doing it a minute ago.
Oh my God, by the way,
you
that's
know?
exactly how I feel like anytime I fly for the holidays. I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
What do you mean I have to be in economy?
you're like,
It definitely.
Because I'm not paying $2,000 to fly first class.
It's almost. Worth
But you had to
it, though.
fly to
Yeah.
London, right? Did they do
Yes.
that for Black Mirror? Were
Yeah,
you
oh,
like
yeah,
in
no,
the
yeah.
suite?
Yeah, they had.
You got that
I know Dan and I were actually in London at the same
Yes,
time, and
star-crossed.
but he was
That's so cute.
fucking busy being
Yeah,
important.
and actually doing important stuff. Yeah.
I know.
You were just.
I was
fun?
okay. I was just there. Wait, hold on. I was there just a month ago.
No,
'cause
it
I
wasn't
went to,
that one.
It wasn't that one,
The
but I
Harry
was there
Potter
a month
one.
ago to see the Harry Potter play. But
You
I
went just for the Harry Potter.
yeah,
play?
because my friend got tickets and it was
Oh my
it sold
God.
out for
Was
2
it good?
years.
I could have when it was in
Oh,
previews
no.
when I was there.
oh,
no.
what?
But it was I was very busy, but I could have made an effort and seen it. But then I knew I was. Then I came home and I went back and I'm like, well, I'll just wait till I come back. I'll have more time.
And then you couldn't?
I did not realize. Oh my God!
Yeah.
You know what else I fucked up on was that
Don't tell me-
you fucked up on too if
What?
you didn't see it. Because once again. I could have and then didn't.
Yeah.
And then it was too late because now it's totally sold out. But there's a Groundhog Day, the musical, playing in London, and it's supposed to be
What?
great. It's not just like some
Groundhog
kitschy
Day, the
thing.
musical?
It's supposed to be great.
Oh my
gosh,
God.
I didn't even
I
know
know.
about that.
I know.
By the way, I was once in London
That would be
visiting a
amazing.
friend, and there was a Rod Stewart musical that was opening, and a different friend of mine knew someone in the show, so got me tickets. Even though I was there visiting another friend who was in
Not
a different.
Rod Stewart.
No.
On tour, like
No. Like it was a Rod Stewart musical, like how they did
Like the
We Will
Jersey
Rock
Boys
You.
or something.
We
Oh,
Will Rock You
interesting.
is the Queen musical, but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
about Queen. It's like a whole different plot line.
Yeah, yeah.
So this was a musical about a guy who sells his soul to the devil or something like that. Yeah.
And
But
his
I
name
was
is
It has
Rod
to be
Stewart.
Forever Young.
but yes, exactly.
Yes.
But I went to this show, and I'm not joking. I went when it was in previews,
Oh.
and it closed before it opened. Like before it's
But did you
opening.
see it?
I saw it.
Oh,
no,
was
I
it
saw
good?
it in previews. No, it was fucking terrible. But that's what I'm saying. Like the Groundhog's Day,
It
I
was
wouldn't
actually
even thought
really
of it. It was
good.
actually really
Yeah.
good.
I know. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, but you're right. Why was I in
Light the
London
fire.
earlier this year? Now I'm spacing.
It's the booze.
I am. I'm on drink
You're drunk.
6.
It's
Shit.
the booze.
Wow,
I'm sure our listeners are like,
Drunksmas,
Allison,
guys.
you were
Hey.
there for this.
Thank you, Dan,
Oh,
for happy
oh,
Drunksmas.
I remember because my friend got married in Italy. Oh, that's why I forgot.
Oh.
Because it was right before the great phone napping, the great Italian phone napping of 2016.
Nabbing.
Have you heard this story?
No, but maybe I saw. Did you? If you tweeted about it?
Yeah,
or something,
probably.
your
But
phone
yes,
got
I was in
taken?
London. I was in
Your
London
phone
for
was
a couple
taken?
days, and
Just
then I
tell me
went.
You had a set of skills.
I mean, I might have
In
screamed
Europe?
it.
Your phone was taken in Europe.
Yeah, I might have
Yeah.
screamed it
Yeah.
at them as I was
And she
chasing them
chased
down
the
train
guy down.
tracks
Oh,
in the countryside in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you catch
She went
up?
after him.
No, I tripped and fell and hurt
Who-
myself.
What kind of people were they that you were chasing?
I don't know. A
Italians.
dude in
Could
like
you have
Phone
handled
stealer.
it?
what?
Could you have handled it if you caught up with them?
She wasn't really
if
thinking
I
about
caught
that.
up with them and
could
they
have.
did not have a weapon on them, yes. But that's what I realized my brain was not thinking about was this
Wow.
person could have very easily had a knife on them or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But he was not like a huge dude.
It's
He-
good
yeah.
to know.
She went
though.
Mama Bear
It's
on.
good to know you were in an intense amount of distress.
Yeah.
And fight or flight kicked in,
And I fucking
and
fight.
you fighted.
Yeah.
You fighted.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking
I mean, that's
fighted.
cool that you
Dan,
know that about yourself.
I've had lots of
Right? I'm
conversations with my
terrified to find that
therapist
out.
about this. Okay.
that's awesome.
I came back to the States and I went into my first therapy session. I was like, Gwen, listen to this story. Because that's my therapist's name.
Gwen or
I
Gwen?
kind of
Gwen.
I figured
I
it out.
figured that.
Gwen, yeah.
Gwen.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I learned a lot about
My
myself this
therapist
year.
is Gwen.
That's awesome.
Gwen?
Yeah.
Gwen?
Yeah.
Really?
Gwen
Is
Stacy.
she like a 60-year-old British woman?
No.
Oh, weird.
Wait, you say your therapist is also named Gwen?
Gwen, not Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen, not Gwen.
No, mine's Gwen.
Wow.
Gwen.
Yeah.
She's a Gwendolyn.
But yes, Dan, I
And
almost
she's
saw
a
you
Gwendolyn.
before, prior to the Great Italian Phone Napping of 2016.
That's crazy.
Well, shall we get into an email? How are
email,
we doing
yes.
on time
Oh, yeah.
skis?
Right?
We
Tom
got
skis?
plenty of time. Good.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, good. Did you just
Start
You
that.
didn't start? You
Oh,
didn't
good.
start?
Oh, good. Good. He's.
Attention.
I like it. I like it, sir.
Plenty of time.
All right. So this email says, "Happy Drunksmas from San Diego.
Woo! San Diego.
Greetings, Alice and Alex, and flight engineer Krajewski.
That's my new.
Yeah.
Happy Drunksmas and congratulations on episode 100. We just did
I
episode
know,
100
we
last
did.
week. I know.
Wow.
Welcome to the suck.
Welcome to the suck.
I've been with you guys since episode 1. I've enjoyed listening to the podcast every Monday morning when I was getting ready for work. The pre-show chatter followed by the familiar theme music brings me a smile to my face that god-awful beginning of the work week can't take away.
Nope.
I was happy to meet you three at Comic-Con live taping. And I was the one who was super popular at Crutches. This is why I was repeating, because he sent us something.
Yes.
And I was like, I know this guy.
Cool.
I had... oh, God, I think I didn't print this right. It didn't come out right.
No. What? Let me see.
It said I had ACL 3 weeks ago. Before, in retrospect,
he had surgery on his ACL.
On his ACL.
Yeah.
I should not have entered a crowded environment too soon. But since I missed the last show because I was out of the country, I was determined to see you guys this year.
Oh,
he
came just for us?
Yeah.
My God.
I wanted to thank you for the time you put into this podcast because you could easily not do this at all.
I mean, let's be honest. True. That's true.
Yeah. And I know that you are very busy, and there are lots of people who are very glad you choose to do this for us. Please know that your work has spawned many loyal fans who will wander through a sea of fanboys just to see you. Enjoy the holidays. Wish you all a prosperous 2017. Regards, Ryan. Ready for this? Last name is pronounced Pio Quinto.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that I said. I was like,
and I was like,
right?
Yeah, Pio Quinto.
Yeah.
P.S. I hope Allison's Virgin America points still mean something after Alaska Airlines acquisition.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually got an email about that the other day. So Alaskan Airlines.
By the way, here's the picture. This is the picture of us.
Him?
Yeah.
Oh, he is super popular at Crutches.
Yeah.
Look at him with each of us.
P.P.S. You're supposed to be receiving treats from me this
we got
as
them.
well. We got them.
Which treats were?
I don't remember. I've had too many drinks.
Either. Was it the cookies?
It might, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
We got them. We got them, Ryan.
There's a lot of booze in my system.
And we love
But
you.
we already thanked him on a previous episode, so he knows that we got them.
Yes.
Yes. But I did get an email from Virgin America the other day because the like actual mergers happening with Alaskan Airlines, and basically they're like, look, if you fly Virgin America, nothing's going to change. It's just that now you have more options to fly where Alaskan Airlines flies. But wherever you fly Virgin America,
doesn't Alaska own other? No.
Yeah, but smaller ones.
Yeah,
there aren't bigger ones.
You have Virgin America points.
Yeah, like I'm gold status on Virgin America. It's the best.
It's the best airline, but
It's
it
the
doesn't
best.
go
Everywhere. It doesn't go where you need to go all the time.
I hate it because
I know.
By the way,
by far, I really think, guys, of all the things we complain about, of all the things that should be better, air travel.
Yeah,
it really does feel like it's the most behind of any.
Yes.
Why? I feel like we may have talked about this before, but why has every other technology advanced?
Yeah.
But airspeed? Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like
hasn't gone up. I mean, some of the planes you're on are from the 1970s.
Right, the time it takes me to go from coast to coast is the same time it took
5.5 hours.
When they,
right, good point.
Why?
Yeah.
It's been however many years. My phone, my download speed, my television, all that stuff has been going
exponentially.
Iteration.
Right.
Why has that not advanced?
Because that's physics. I don't know.
No, they can
because you can go way fucking fast. You can go like Mach 7 in a plane.
And B, like just the system of nobody is in line to go if you're not first class, which is what a part of what I was like, oh my God. But most of us aren't flying first class.
Right.
But everyone just sort of, no one's orderly. Our bags don't fit up there anymore.
Yep.
Only half the people get to put their bags. There's no system of like some people put their like stupid little dinky pocketbooks up there, and it's like, well, no, make like
or folded business suit jacket. And you're like, get that out of there, bro. You have a fucking laugh.
It shouldn't be like up to us, in the gladiator arena to like.
Yes.
Orderly. Like Disneyland has figured that out. Yeah. Like places have figured out like how to be in line, how to make it so everyone can be happy together. Like. Why is it so barbaric?
So you ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
It's like
I'm going to throw out a story that I'm gonna put in there.
Crazy!
It was going to be for a couple episodes from now, but I feel like it's too apropos.
I like how spontaneous you're being.
Yeah, Airbus.
What's Airbus?
Airbus is a company that makes planes.
Oh, right.
It was a kind of.
It's a company that makes planes. So it's like
Right.
saying
It's a kind of plane.
Airbus 320 or whatever.
Yeah,
I always
Airbus
thought that
A380
was
is
the-
like
yeah.
Ford.
But like United
Mustang.
could have an Airbus. or whoever.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
so
hatchback.
Boeing and Airbus are the sort of two big manufacturers.
Got it.
Right.
So
yes.
there's the Boeing is your 7s, so it's like 747,
Yeah.
787,
Got it.
and Airbus are your 3s, A380, A320, A3. Like I think A320s are what.
Like United or American Airlines.
No, Virgin. I think Virgin is all brand new Airbus A320s.
Okay.
That's why I
That's, I
fly
think.
them.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Airbus has come up with a brand new concept for a modular airplane.
That's
So it
interesting.
is
Move the pieces
it is an empty tube, like it's a plane that has no seats, nothing.
It's like a
completely
C-17.
empty. It's like a C-17.
It's like what I flew when I went on the USO tour.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a
They can,
giant
like, add
empty
stuff
cargo
into
plane.
it, yeah.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
It has sections that you can create outside for whatever you would like. Because here's the thing.
What's the thing? You keep saying that.
Here's the thing. The problem with the reason why Dan is saying these things, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
is because they'll use the same plane to go from LA to San Francisco, which is a 45-minute flight.
Right.
That they used to go from San Francisco to New York, which is a
Right.
5.5-hour flight.
Right.
Right.
The things that you want on a 5.5-hour flight are completely different than the things that you would need or want on a 45-minute flight.
Okay.
Jazz.
So a lounge, a bar.
Yeah.
You don't need a bar to go hang out.
Yeah, for
you know what I
45
mean?
minutes, yeah.
But maybe sleep like an old train door like sleeper car.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't need that on a 45-minute flight, but you'd like it on a 5.5-hour flight. You know what I mean? Or
Or
eight,
longer.
8.5, or
Yeah.
15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what Airbus has come up with is this idea of essentially being able to have these modular sections that can either have seats, it can have a bar, it can have a couch lounge area.
Yeah, that's
it can
interesting.
have a sleeper section where people can go and sleep on like bunks. It has all these different things. And then the
By the way, that's
company-
exactly what a C-17 is. They can like put in bunk beds, or they can put in
Yeah.
seats, or they can put in. Yeah.
But this is in sections, right? So it's
Yeah.
not like I put a seat in. It's I take this module that is 5 rows of economy seating.
No, exactly.
And I put that in
Yeah.
and then slide it to the back. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to put in 5 rows of business class seating. Put
Right.
that in, goes to the front. I'm going to put in a bar. Put that in. Maybe a food, like a
cool.
restaurant. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you could put a fucking restaurant in the thing.
Weird.
And by the way,
But is
they
it
have
Wolfgang
this-
Puck?
It could be. It could be. Airbus is like only Wolfgang Pucks.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Right.
only
That's
his-
all.
only his
in
satellite,
airports, I feel like that's the only guy
yeah,
you
his,
see.
his satellite
yeah,
pizza
totally,
thing only.
totally.
Yeah, that or Salt Lake. Although
Keep going,
only in
Dan.
Texas, yeah. But so the cool thing about that is you can then have a company that says, well, let's make a modular version of our plane that do our 45-minute flights.
Right.
Right.
Then let's make a modular version of our plane, because I went to London in 2008 for Dignation, and we flew.
I did too.
Did
No,
Dan
not
direct
that
your
one,
commercial?
Not that one.
Oh,
Not
okay,
that
not
one.
that one.
That was prior. The year prior.
Would have only been 1 year. Yeah.
So I flew, and Heather came because that was when we announced the engagement at the live show.
Okay, got it.
And so,
Wait, that
Yeah.
you announced you and Heather got engaged at a live show?
I had thought about actually
Proposing at the live
proposing at
show?
the live show, but then I was like,
Instead of-
way too much pressure.
No.
Instead of the
By the
glorious
way-
engagement that I told them.
I love that this is like come full circle.
I know it has.
Like this is what her engagement could have been, but instead,
Yeah, it
she
was
was in
this.
her Pilates sweats, and you just
Yes.
threw a bag in front of her.
I put a bag down in front of her. Anyway, but so I was like, but I want the surprise of like I'm engaged. So I didn't tell Kevin or any of the Dignation boys that I got engaged. And so we did this live show in front of
Oh,
like
that's cool.
2,000 people.
remember.
And I was like, hey, so I have a little bit of news. And I was like,
BT does,
Heather and
I'm
I.
sure they were like, "Duh."
Yeah, I was like, no, they flipped their shit because we'd
Really?
always talked about like, because we were boys, we were talking about like we're never getting married.
What?
Stupid.
By the way, all of you
Was
are
this
now
before
married.
Kevin was married?
Oh well, yeah, it
Oh,
was
I
before
see.
Kevin even
So
knew
that-
Daria.
All of you
Oh,
are
okay.
all of you are married, and 2 of the 3. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of what's the show you did? TRS.
Yeah, no.
I'm thinking of the TRS.
Yeah.
guys.
Having babies.
No babies in the
Whatever, but
Dignation
yeah,
household.
there's
babies.
2 of the 3 of you have babies of the TRS
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I got engaged, and so Heather stands up, and the entire 2,000 people in the place stand up and start
What?
applauding.
Oh,
That's
that's
great.
fucking
and
awesome.
Kevin was like, oh my god, and all the people guys were like, oh, this is crazy. So it was sort of like an engagement trip.
Party?
And so I upgraded us to upper
this
class.
was the trip that you upgraded.
Yeah, on the way back. And there actually is in the Virgin America or the Virgin Atlantic planes, there is an actual bar in the upper class area.
Exactly.
And Heather and I just sat at the bar. Nobody else was
It's
using
like James
Amazing.
Bond style.
And so we literally James Bond style. But that's what Airbus wants to do is there should be a bar that anybody can go up to in the thing.
Yeah.
There should be a place where you can walk up and get like a hot coffee if you want. You know what I mean? Like or just-
Starbucks. Is there a Starbucks module?
And
A Starbucks automated
great.
module.
This is great, but
I
this
totally
is-
agree.
This is also
It's
like
just
luxurious,
retrofitting
like,
a plane.
Why can't they even get the like regular mundane human decency stuff right on
Yes.
the plane?
Yeah.
Why can't they get this? This doesn't answer the speed thing.
This is
and
why-
also airports. Like, why, it should just
Airports
should be
suck.
It should be. I hope that my children or our children's children are going like, that's how it used to be for you.
Yeah.
You know, like it should be.
Like,
Everything
that's
else is that
terrible.
way.
But right now it's the opposite. We look back at
I
the
know, that's
50s and we're
true.
like, it was amazing. People are like
Yes.
eating
That's true.
steak and smoking and just having a
Women
lounge
wore
time.
high heels to like get on planes.
You wore
Yeah.
a suit to get on a fucking plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like you're lucky if people are wearing pants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
And
true.
please don't not wear shoes. Come on,
And,
man.
by the way, you know, I obviously I've been like an amazing fan of Virgin America on this
Yeah.
podcast, and there's certain like I fly into certain airports with them, and they don't have lounges.
Yeah, I know.
And that's another thing. It's like. I don't necessarily have to be in a lounge all the time, but if I am like a certain status with an airline, then I expect to go to an airport and be in a fucking lounge.
Yeah.
Right? And they
'Cause you
just,
travel
not
a lot.
all airlines have lounges in all airports. And it's like, come on. why
Newark
not?
Airport.
Yeah.
I was hunting for a
By the way,
lounge.
that's my home airport, and that is one of the grossest airports on this planet.
I was stuck there for like 4
I don't know if you
hours.
guys have ever experienced this. This is like becoming like high class problems podcast, but
Yeah.
By the way, that's the subtitle of this entire
There we
podcast,
go.
Dan. So welcome.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
though this is available for money. This happens to
good.
be a
Oh.
byproduct of my work, but I don't know if you guys are aware of the greeter situation, of what a greeter is.
Yes, I had a greeter once.
No.
Well, they do
Yes.
that for VIP people, right? For like
Yes.
celebrities that can't. Yeah.
No.
So but you can pay for it. I mean, the
Oh, I
studio,
didn't know that
the
was
movie
a thing.
studio is paying for
Yeah.
this service, so anyone could pay for it, and it's probably expensive.
Oh,
but
it's super
if you- I'm
expensive.
sure it is. But if you have a situation with family members or something that's difficult or whatever,
Right.
or children, I'm thinking.
So
of,
explain
like,
to me
it
what
might-
greeter is.
Alex. It is amazing.
Oh, so you did this?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It is like a.
Wait.
It's probably a DGA thing.
You've
Got it,
heard
got it, got it.
you've heard about the magical experience that I've had once at Disneyland,
Yeah,
where
the
you
VIP Disney guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
where
I've
like a
done that
guy
too.
just walks you
Yeah.
through Disneyland and walks you to
That's
the front of
amazing.
lines. And
That's
that's
amazing.
what a greeter is at
Yeah.
the airport.
It is.
Wow.
So
So-
it's someone.
Yeah.
So car picks you up.
Yep.
I mean, those are separate services.
Sure.
But like, takes you to the airport.
Jeez.
Curbside, you dropped off.
Curbside. The greeter is there.
Oh.
To take your bag from the driver.
Okay.
And it's different at different airports. JFK is not amenable to this. That's sort of the exception.
Oh, interesting.
But at LAX, they will then walk you. They'll take your bag. They go through some crazy channel to get you through the security with the X-ray and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They just you're not waiting for
TSA.
the whole long line or whatever. You're not going through that line. Just come
Okay.
through. I mean, you do feel like a fucking asshole because everyone's like, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Yeah.
And if you don't look
have
like
no
a
problem
famous
with that.
person that
Yeah.
they
If
recognize,
you're not Brad Pitt,
Right.
you're like,
They're
fucking
like, oh, it's
asshole.
Tom Cruise. It's okay.
But
He'll save our lives
I know
anyway.
They
So
just know the Greeks just know those people, and they
Yeah.
just wave to them. You go through, you go right. You're cutting in front of everybody. I mean, this is sort of. I mean, it's kind of a jerky thing.
I love that you did this because I know in your heart you're like, I'm an asshole.
I know. But
I'm
it's
an
not,
asshole.
I mean, I'm not. They're doing it. It's
Yeah.
a service that was provided for me, but I'm sure. But yeah, they literally just put you in front of everyone. They walk you, then they walk you to the gate, and or they walk you to the lounge, and then someone takes you to the lounge where your plane is called, and you go right onto the plane. That is, you don't. That's awesome. It is just
Yeah, you just-
usher
you-
that- and then you land.
Yeah.
When you're landed, someone greets you at the gate. When you walk out of the plane, they take your carry-on or whatever it is. They walk
Amazing.
you straight out to the curbside. You get to go. Like it's when you watch TMZ.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
People, but do you think that's just like a celebrity thing?
That's what
No.
I thought.
But it's a part of.
it's something that you pay
you
for.
could-
yeah.
So who is that through LAX?
I have no idea how.
No, it's through the airline. You
Yeah,
buy
someone
it
knows
through
more
the
than me.
airline. Yeah, I've seen it. I think Delta is one of the airlines that offers it like up front.
Well, Delta did this whole thing at LAX where they made the whole secret entrance.
Exactly.
Where you can pull your car up underneath.
I've done that somewhere, but was it LA?
No,
We did that
hold
in
on.
England, I think.
Did we just get another delivery?
Another package?
Jen, what did we
yeah,
get?
What did we get? A man in a
It's a
top
man
hat.
in a
Oh, it's
top
Village
hat?
Idiot.
Something from Village Idiot?
We don't know who it's from.
Oh, and we don't have a name. Oh gosh,
Chicken fries and
chicken fries.
chicken fries. Tons of chicken
OG
fries.
grilled cheese?
I'm probably gonna have some of that.
You
Yeah.
should
Oh
have
my
some of
God,
that.
get
Never
on
had
that,
from Village
please.
Idiot.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to check Twitter real quick to see if anyone
Oh
tweeted
yeah, let me
us.
see if anybody emailed us.
While we can continue to bitch about our
Amazing.
high class
I don't
airline.
know, but so
Delta-
on the microphone, but I will have it when.
Yeah,
I'm
once
off
you're
the
done,
microphone.
and you can take a second.
Yeah.
But
So Delta offers.
But Delta
something like
offers
this.
a tunnel. And by the way, you drive in. It's not anywhere near the airport. It's like a celebrity entrance tunnel.
Right.
That's very.
Oh,
so
wow,
it's like you
interesting.
drive in,
Yeah.
and then they drive. It like drives underground to the Delta terminal. You go up a
Interesting.
different terminal, and that's what happened with upper class for us too. Was once we got the upper class, they were like, "Okay, go through this door," and I was like,
Yep.
what fucking door is that? That door's been there?
Yeah.
Like, the security line was like over here around the corner, and they were like, just go through that door. We went through the door. It's just a giant white hallway, nobody in it, and we're like, so we just keep walking. And then we walked around the corner, and there was another security thing completely separate from the other people, and that fed right into the upper class lounge in the airport.
crazy.
So we never even saw,
that's
once we
amazing.
got behind the desk, we were like, we never saw another person until we were in the lounge. And by the way, there's a hair salon there and a massage
hair salon?
and a massage parlor.
I've been there. I've seen the hair salon.
Parlor is the wrong word.
Yeah.
By the way, I understand getting a massage before you get on a plane,
And
but
you guys know about
getting my
trims.
hair
You
done?
just need a little
You know about the
trimmy trims.
pre-approved stuff too, right?
Oh, TSA pre? Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't done that. We gotta
I've
do
done
that.
that.
I just don't
Which
travel.
anyone can do that.
I know, but I just don't
It's important for
travel
people
as
to know.
much. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
by the way,
travel all the
TSA
time.
pre-check
I know,
has
you
saved
fuck
my
that
ass
shit.
a few times
Yeah.
when I've like gotten to the airport just a little too late for comfort.
I'm one
but
of
I get
those
to like
people-
walk through, and I actually have my interview to get global entry like real soon.
Oh.
I've had to push it a million times because
You
they
do
always
that.
make it at
Yeah.
inconvenient
Yeah.
times. But
And it's at
yeah.
the airport, right? You have to like go to the
Yes,
airport for your
exactly.
interview.
Anyway, well, look, air
Yeah.
travel. We started with air
Well,
travel.
look,
sucks, and
air
then we talked about
travel.
all the luxurious
Yeah.
ways in which. But
You know what I hate is when your steak comes and it's
shouldn't-
just a little under medium, and you're like,
I
guys, what the fuck?
I'm fully aware, and we probably sound like assholes, but at the same time, I guess it's stemming from that felt so amazing to me because it's so hard to travel. It should not be. It's unlike any other public system. We complain about the DMV. That is annoying. You wait in line and you take a number and whatever, but it's not. Air travel is already a very challenging. Tense situation anyway.
Well, people
and it's a lot
are
of people
very
colliding
afraid
with each
of
other.
it,
right?
and-
Like it should be easier than it is, and it just feels very broken. It feels like a very broken system.
Yeah, there's also a lot of like
Yeah.
personal space issues.
Yes,
Like you're
yes.
sitting next to somebody and there's like
Strangers.
elbows, and it's not.
I
it's
get
not
so
cool.
sweaty on those flights because I gotta cram myself in next to
Oh
somebody.
yeah. Well, I
Sweaty
mean,
pig,
and then
though.
Jeff's story. There's
What's
a
the
lot
Jeff
there's a lot
story?
of bad things that can happen on an airplane.
I
Jeff?
don't remember that.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
I remember sitting next to Jeff, and he's always
No,
got his
Jeff is a
legs
very
wide
Jeff is a
open.
space. Jeff's a space hog.
He's a
Who the
space
fuck's
eater.
Jeff? Jeff
Jeff
Canada?
Canada, yeah, he's a space
I
hog.
don't
Well, he's also a
remember that
big
story,
dude.
but you'll have to
Do you remember
remind
when he
me
woke up
afterwards.
and that guy's hand was on his junk?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, long story, long
Yeah, I
story.
vaguely remember.
Yeah.
now.
I'd pay extra for that flight.
Wow. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and he like handled it in a way that none of us would have.
No, because he didn't handle it.
What, he just left it there?
And it's
No, he
it's
just,
a
like,
long.
Yeah.
He was more in
More
shock,
okay
I think,
with
than
it
anything than any of
anyone
us
else.
would
But
ever
not
be.
that he was
Oh,
okay, but
my
he
goodness.
was like.
Yeah.
He,
Hey, you know what?
I
On that
was,
note,
sorry. Yeah.
Dan Trachtenberg, ladies and
Are we
gentlemen.
done? Is that our episode?
Yes.
You guys, I'm still building the fucking Echo.
This is going to be
You're
your
going to
thing.
be building it even when the show's done.
Yeah. You're going to
Dan,
take
you
that
have
home.
no idea. This is the
Your
most complicated
homework
Lego.
is doing that.
Dan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Where-
for having
It
was great.
Me.
Where can the people find you on the social medias?
I'm on. I'm at Danny TRS on Twitter.
you're still totally total.
at Danny TRS.
What is it? What was TRS stand for?
Totally
Don't tell
rad.
her. Don't tell her.
Lame.
You just did.
Google it.
Totally Rad Show. That's right. I was on it once. How do you not remember
Lowest rated
that?
episode of TRS.
Oh God, no!
I don't even remember it.
I was on it because you couldn't be there.
That's
I
why don't
subbed in for
remember.
you.
Amazing.
It was you. It was you
Me
and
and Jeff,
Jeff
yeah.
and me.
When
You
was
and
that?
and your camera guy. I don't know.
Mikey.
Yeah,
Mike Gaines.
it was to review some movie because you and I didn't
What
actually
movie?
meet until
I think we made
Later.
before you would have.
No. We met at a convention. Because when we finally met, we were like, how the fuck have we not met before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Allie.
Yeah.
Allie.
Here we are so many years later.
Time to wrap it up.
Oh my God, Alex, the amount of
Wrap it
times
up.
that I have thought that about your stories.
You should have done this. The
No.
finger, this rotating finger in the air
I
means
try
Alex.
to tell you very
wrap up.
kindly where I'm like, Alex, shut the fuck up because your story's too
See,
long.
that's kind. That's kind.
Okay, anyway, whatever. Dan, thank you for coming. Please
Thank
follow
you.
him. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's an amazing director. You all love
And
his
pick up-
stuff.
Watch Black Mirror. It's on Netflix. It's
Yes.
free to watch.
Yeah.
If you have Netflix.
And 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Playtest.
It's on
And
the
10 Cloverfield
place.
Lane is available.
Playtest, 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Who knows? John Goodman, Oscar. There's talk about it.
Could be, probably not.
Could be.
yeah.
But who the fuck cares? It was a phenomenal movie. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens in 2017.
Me too.
Yeah. I think all of us.
And I feel
right?
like the grilled cheese you're about to have is going to be amazing.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be the best thing that's ever happened to you in 2016.
They can picture that
All
if they want to.
right, everyone. Thank you for listening to the 5th episode of Drunksmas. Oh my God, are we really on episode 6?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay,
Only
the 6th.
twice as many to go.
6th episode of Drunksmas. I've had a lot of bourbon. Please subscribe to us on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever you listen to us on. Please share us. Please rate us. Please comment.
Who's listening on Stitcher?
I don't know. People do.
Anybody that has a Tesla.
You
People
hear a
do.
lot?
Anybody that
People
has a
do.
Tesla,
Yes.
because you
Are
get
they
you
sponsoring
get you get
Dan,
1 year of free Stitcher in
Don't
your
judge
car.
our fans.
Okay.
Don't judge our fans.
I'm just.
If they're listening to us, we're happy.
Yes.
Okay? You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. You can please email us, halfhourhappyrfans@gmail.com. We won't get to them till the new year because we're in the midst of our Drunksmas marathon. And that is it for this episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Sitting in with us as always, our flight engineer extraordinaire, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Woo!
All right, people, we'll see you in a day.
Happy holidays.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.